thinking I should point out that you teach online courses for launch your author brand and platform, public speaking for authors 101, author school visits 101, and we're going to talk about all of that because I'm all about
all right.
So just to establish you, and where do you teach those courses?
And the platform I do now is Udemy. So it's udemy.com. I started out on my own platform, but honestly, it was too much work to promote it and market it. And I really wanted something that would just be like passive income that I could put up there, connect with people, but then just let it run. And that's what Udemy is great for. I actually used to do workshops. Well, I mean, I still do, but not during the pandemic, of course, but teach workshops at writing conferences, colleges, things like that. So I actually took my workshops and I turned them into these online courses. I still have a few more that I have to do. And it's super, super fun because it's like I get to share everything, not just with a group of 50 people, but with anybody who wants to go on and learn this. And yeah, it's been great. I mean, how to do author visits, create and promote them, launch your author brand and platform. That's my biggest course. Everything we're talking about, like social media, blogging, how to create your author persona and put yourself out there, band with other authors, all of these things. So yeah, that's something I really enjoy doing, putting these courses together and putting them online.
Well, I should mention that your newest book, Unicorn Island, released here February 9th. It is available now. And I'm going to mention it at least twice more, February 9th, Unicorn Island, before we're done. That way I don't feel guilty about bugging you for more freebies about launching your author platform. Because I do want to talk about Unicorn Island, but for all those authors that are listening that are desperate to know more, give us a taste. We want to set people up with the expectation they're going to go to Udemy, they're going to purchase the course. But what would you say are the essential things that every author needs to launch their platform?
All right, so a few key things. You really need a space, right, of where that you put yourself out there. So you need a basic website, and this doesn't have to have all the bells and whistles, and I talk about this in my course. I mean, I highly recommend WordPress because just the platform has so much flexibility. So many platforms are on WordPress, but a basic website, even if it's through Wix, for people to find you. And here's something to remember too. It's a work in progress, right? Just getting it done doesn't have to be perfect. It's going to be a work in progress. I've switched my website a couple of times now. So definitely a website to have the basic information out there. Get on some kind of social media. When I got on, I tried everything, so try them, experiment, see what works for you and where you feel most comfortable. Like I really like being on Twitter. I like Facebook. I know I should be on Instagram, but I don't love it. I still struggle with that.
I hate it so much. I have an Instagram account. I'm never on there. Don't follow me. Esteemed audience. It's a waste of your time.
I know it's tough. There's like a whole different set of rules for Instagram. And that's where the book bloggers are, and that's where the kids are. So it's tough, but there's always new platforms coming. So find a couple, 2 or 3 at the most, and put yourself out there and start connecting with people. I love Twitter because I can connect with editors and agents and publishers and have those conversations. And then I like to create Twitter lists. So I'll have my list of middle grade authors and thriller authors and editors, and I can just go in those lists and just see what those people are talking about. So because I have almost 17,000 followers, I can't keep up with all that. So, but if I have, 100 editors in that list, I can follow their conversation easily and connect. So that's definitely one of my tips. So website, social media, as far as marketing, banding with those other writers and authors. So start connecting and getting to know them. Absolutely. And like what I just mentioned, join those organizations, whether it's SCBWI, Horror Writers of America, sci-fi and fantasy writers, and find your people and volunteer if you can. So I think that those things would make a great start for somebody getting their platform. And you have to remember, it happens over time, right? This isn't going to happen overnight. But if you do a little bit every day, if you say, I'm going to do 30 minutes to an hour of this every day, it will grow over time. I didn't have 17,000 followers almost overnight. That happened over years. It's been like 9 years. So, yeah.
It's extremely impressive. How does one build to 17,000 Twitter followers?
Well, honestly, I haven't really been working lately, so my number's going down, which is what happens. But I think
What's
it's a great
your
way.
Twitter handle that everybody listening can follow you immediately to bring it back up?
Oh yeah, it's just my name, Donna Galanti. That's my website, my Twitter handle, Instagram, everything real simple. My name, which is what I suggest, doing something easy across your platforms for sure. Also having the same headshot if you can, or one or two, so people instantly recognize you, But, oh yes, so for building up your Twitter account, one way that I like to do it, and I'll do this in spurts, is I find those authors that I want to connect with that are like me, and I follow them, and then I follow their followers. And hopefully their followers will follow me back. Some do, some don't. It all depends. I'll go through and maybe like some of their posts as well, and to connect with them. But that's one way. Like the authors you connect to, follow their followers, and hope that they will follow you back. Also, editors, agents, things like that, get involved with conversations. There's things like hashtag, what is it? MG, I can't remember it now. It happens like every week, Thursday, I think, like MG Lit Chat. So there's different chats that you can jump in, and there you can engage with big authors and editors and agents, things like these are great places that you can connect with people, and people will follow you in the conversation.